Okay, and we are back. So this is part two of chat number 167. Chat number 167 was how to create a new routine. So if you missed the first part of the chat, or if you decided on YouTube that you were just going to watch the second part, if you are still living during the times of COVID-19, if this is not 6 months from now or a year from now or whatever, then you are going to want to go back and wait. Oh, like that. Okay, so hot. It's like this hot. Okay, so sorry, Sylvia's correcting me. It's hot. So it's like starts like that and then turns away from your face. So you're saying hot. It's like hot and then T, correct? Am I correct on the T? Oh, I hope so. Okay, anyway, so if you're watching this, if you decided just to watch the second half, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to want to go back and watch the first part, because we were talking about how to reset your, how to create a new routine, because we're all going to have a new routine. Don't care who you are, you're going to have one. The second half, thank you, yay, thank you, Sylvia. Sylvia says I got it correct. So the second half, okay, the second half of tonight's chat, the extra credit. Okay, it's going to start out a little, I just need y'all to hang in with me, okay? So I need you to hang in there with me. So everybody raise your hand and say, I know what Kelly's getting ready to say. It's going to be a little sad, but I'm going to hang in there because then we're going to have some fun, okay? So we already discussed this is the end of the second week of COVID-19 chaos. And last week here in Knox County, last week here in Knox County, the Knox County Health Department and the city mayor asked all Knoxvillians, so everybody in Knox Vegas, they asked all Knoxvillians to observe a safer at home order. So safer at home does not mean that we are isolated or what did I say early? Hibernated or whatever to our houses. So safer at home does not mean that. Safer at home, though, means that we are all to take extraordinary precautions to not go near other people than the immediate people that were already around, to stay 6 feet away from each other, no crowds greater than 10, and they closed all non-essential businesses. So that means all hair salons. So I'm trying not to color my hair during this time. I'm trying to just see what happens if I go au naturel. Y'all have to let me know how it's looking, Anyway, so hair salons, nail salons, restaurants, places like that. All non-essential businesses are closed. If you can do carry out, curbside delivery, something like that, right now they're still allowed to operate. So that meant some tough decisions. Tough decisions for business owners, meant tough decisions for moms, for dads, for health professionals, and most importantly for the everyday people who were already, some of them some days just struggling to make it through a normal day, much less all of this. Okay, so that was a hard decision. Then a week later, so it was 2 weeks ago that that they announced that. Then a week later, or a few days later, whatever, our Knox County public health officer was on TV and she was choking back tears. I mean, she literally, like, it was hard to watch. She was choking back tears as she announced that here in Knox County, we have a shocking rise in the number of suspected suicide deaths. So this is the part where you just got to hang in with me for a few minutes, okay? Just hang in with me. I promise we're going to have some fun. But she was choking back tears. So I know this was not part of the job description when she applied for this. I know that this was not something that she ever thought that she would have to prepare for, decide on, whatever. Our mayor is a brand new mayor. She's a younger woman. She's a mom. These are hard decisions for them. So, but the suicide rate it's an unprecedented escalation. So while she is trying to decide, what's best for everybody, for all of us, sadly it's having an effect on some of us. Okay, my heart breaks for our leaders that are having to make these decisions. These are some hard decisions, but I need you to listen to me though. They're trying to find, they're trying to find what is that happy medium, for the greater good. I'm not here to condone it. I am not here to condemn it. Okay. So this is not the point of this part of our chat tonight. So if you comment either way, I will delete it. I'm not opening up a discussion on whether it's right or wrong, good or bad, whatever. You just keep that to yourself, and keep that in your own heart and pray about that yourself. Okay, what I am saying though, so let's not start a debate on this. What I am saying though, and what I am here for the next, I had written 25 minutes, I have 24 minutes, so yeah, I'm right on time. What I am here for the next 24 minutes is to make sure though that you're the only people I have any control over, even though I don't control you, but you're the only people that I have any effect on, for this. So for the next 23 minutes now, because I won't stop talking, I'm here to make sure that you're keeping a check on your mental health and the mental health of your family, your friends, your neighbors, because it's hard. It's hard for people who are happy. It's hard for people who have a great positive outlook. It's hard for people who don't already suffer, from issues like that, emotional issues, depression, things like that. So again, not opening up a debate for talking about the big picture political scene, don't talk about it because I'll delete you. I'll delete your comment. What I am here for though is to make sure that you are taking care of your mental health and not just your physical health and weight loss. Okay. So this is what we're going to do for a little bit of mental health. Here's what we're going to do. How do we have a mental health check when I'm all the way over here and you're all the way over there? So how do we do a mental health check when we do that? We play a game. Okay, so I told you the first however many minutes, 7 minutes, was kind of sad news. And it's serious. It's serious. So we're going to play a game. We're going to play a game so that we can make sure, and yes, air hugs for everybody, but we're going to play a game so that we can make sure that everybody is taking care of their mental health today, okay? Forget food health right now. Don't really forget it. But we are going to play a game. So first, I need everybody to grab a piece of scrap paper and a writing utensil just in case you're at risk of getting lost. Hello, Susie. So everybody grab a scrap piece of paper, the back of an envelope, something like that, and a writing utensil. Jessica will, Jessica will get this printed for you. Or she'll get it typed up for you so that you can print it out. So you don't necessarily have to put this on something that you're going to keep forever, but just in case you get lost in this, because we're going to go fast. Okay. So does everybody have something to write with just in case? And thank you all for sending each other virtual hugs. And I feel them too. Okay, so that was number one. Number one was find a piece of scrap paper and a writing utensil. And there's Dusty. Number two, it's a scavenger hunt. Okay, so to make sure you're taking care of your mental health, we are going on a scavenger hunt. So we're going to look for things in your own home or wherever you have sheltered in place or are safer at home or have hibernated or whatever. We're going to go on a scavenger hunt. If the items that I'll tell you are handy, so if the items on this list, if they are handy for you to grab, like if you can go, hey, I can go grab that and I can come right back, then go grab them because I want you to have them. I want you to have them ready when we get done, okay? So who's ready? So give me some thumbs ups if you're ready. Because I want everybody to play. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, you can still play. If you're reading this later on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, excuse me, don't skip ahead. Don't skip ahead. Just go in order. Okay, so it looks like several of you are back and ready, or you're ready. Okay, item number one, I want you to go find a t-shirt. A t-shirt from a race, a t-shirt from a walkathon, a t-shirt from a fundraiser, a t-shirt from some event like that, or something that has words on it like mine, bravo, or winner, or you go girl, or something like that. So a t-shirt that has a positive message, so like Bravo winner, a race t-shirt, a fundraiser. You know, if you participated in a fundraiser, if you participated in a race, if Teresa's here, she should have 1,000,000 of them because she's like the marathon queen. But some kind of a fundraiser. Okay, so is everybody back? Everybody's running to go find your t-shirt, right? Or if you didn't go get your t-shirt, you know where one's at. So if you have one, and if you don't have all these things, it's okay. It's okay. So that was number one. Number one was a t-shirt from a race, a fundraiser, or that has some inspirational, uplifting word on it. Okay. So let me know when y'all are back. Thumbs ups if you've come back. Ah, Carol Lou's already got one. She was doing laundry. I was lucky. Okay, so Carol's back. See, a couple of y'all are back. Looks like Joyce is back. Okay, item number 2, an index card or a note card. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. This one happens to have Minnie on it. So, an index card or a note card, just a blank one. Surely y'all have these laying around everywhere, especially from when we did our index card swaps, but you want it to be a blank one, okay? So grab number 2. Is an index card or a note card. Looks like Sylvia's back. So let me know when you got your note cards. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Lynn has a church t-shirt. That is perfect. Perfect. Okay, let me know when you got your index cards. Janice's t-shirt is still packed. That's okay. You know where it's at. And Kathy was writing on her note card. So Kathy, but you still have a blank side, right? Okay, Sylvia's got it and Lynn's got it. Okay, number 3, a pair of glasses. Okay? A pair of glasses, and you get bonus points if instead of glasses, if you actually have a magnifying glass. I have one at work to be able to see people's layouts, but if you're not at work or if you have them on, that still counts. So a pair of glasses, or bonus, and they don't have to be your glasses, or bonus, if you happen to have a magnifying glass, you get extra points. And Betty has colored index cards, so she's getting fancy on us. Okay, so glasses or a magnifying glass. And somebody let me know if you found a magnifying glass because you get extra points. Barbara's got hers. Oops, Sylvia's got her Walking to End Alzheimer's t-shirt. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Sylvia's got her glasses. Okay, so glasses or bonus points for a magnifying glass. Ah, and Susie's got her Wego t-shirt. Is Wego really inspirational? Wego. Haley has glasses and a magnifying glass. Kathy has a magnifying glass. Carol Lou is wearing glasses and she's got a spare just in case. What? Joyce has got a magnifying glass. Betty has 4 pairs of old glasses. I know, I have glasses everywhere, Betty. Everywhere. Lynn's got her glasses. Betty glasses. Alicia has a Halloween Outreach t-shirt. That is awesome. Ooh, Lacey has a magnifying glass. Rosie has a magnifying glass from her grandkids' bug collecting set. That's perfect. Perfect. Sandy's got both. Okay. So I'm sorry. I'm going to have to skip on to the next person. Okay. Then a pair of tennis shoes. So tennis shoes, just a little lesson. Anything that you use to walk, run, play basketball. Oh gosh, Kimberly's got 2 sets of magnifying glasses. Walk, run, play basketball, not necessarily play tennis. Around here, those are all called tennis shoes. Okay. So these, if you call these sneakers, if you call these running shoes, if you call whatever you call these lace-up shoes that you put on your feet, which I guess all shoes go on your feet, but anyway, these lace-up shoes. And Sandy's got her Egg Lady Told Me To shirt. How funny. And Marlene's got her magnifying glass. But anyway, so lace-up shoes, we call them tennis shoes. Okay, so find those, and if they have socks already in them, bonus points for that. And Alicia's got hers on. Awesome. Okay. Stacy's got her glasses and her magnifying glass. Awesome. Yep, Sherry's are near her door. Okay. So hopefully everybody's got some of those. And oh my gosh, Susie's Wego t-shirt was the first time she ever ordered anything online. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, and Carol Lou wants to know if I'm in her house because everything I have said so far is sitting next to her. That is so weird. Lynn's got her tennis shoes. Marlene's has her sneakers. Okay, the next thing, a fork. Everybody needs to go find a fork, and I don't care if it's a big fork, a little fork, a kid's fork, a 3-tined fork, a 4-tined fork, a broken fork. I don't care, just a fork. Everybody needs a fork. I'm just checking my time. So everybody go run grab a fork. Surely everyone has one of these. Oh, Lynn's got socks in her tennis shoes. Very good. I always have socks in mine. Always. Okay, forks. Has everybody got their forks? And everybody has a fork, right? Yep, Alicia's got her fork because the dinner table is set. That is awesome. What time is it there, Alicia? It is 8:46 here. Or is that dinner for tomorrow night and you're just that well prepared? Okay, forks. Okay. Sherry's got her fork because she's in the kitchen. Very good. Very good. Okay, yep, looks like lots of you all have your forks because I'm seeing some thumbs ups. Okay. A phone. Doesn't have to have Ariel on the case, but a phone. And you get bonus points if your phone is still connected to a wall. Uh-oh. Carol Lou said stop because she's eating watermelon with her fork. Carol Lou, I am not at your house, honey. And even if I was, I'd have to be 6 feet outside. But a phone. Everybody needs a phone. Doesn't matter if it's a iPhone, Android, whatever. And Tricia says, everybody needs to take a picture of themselves wearing it or holding it and post it on your Facebook page. On mine, that would be awesome. That would actually be really, really awesome. So would that not be hilarious for you all to take a picture with all of your stuff and don't say what it's for and just post it on there and let the people who did not come to the chat tonight go, what are they doing? What are they doing? Okay, so it looks like everybody has got their phone. Sherry's using hers to watch us, but that's okay because you have it. You have it. And Kathy has both kinds of phones. So you have one, oh, and Tammy's is plugged in. So you all have phones that are plugged. No, I mean like, I don't mean plugged in like to power. I mean like a phone that's attached, like it's a jack, like you've got it plugged in a jack in the wall. Not like it's plugged in like to power. Okay, so everybody's got a phone, it looks like. Okay, the next thing is stickers. Oh, and Alicia says it's 5:46 in Idaho. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so stickers. Don't care what kind they are, but stickers. This one might be a little bit more of a challenge. So it doesn't have to be. Oh, and Janice does have a phone that plugs into a jack. Awesome. And Kathy's got one that plugs into a jack. That's cool. A wall phone. Yes, Sylvia. It doesn't have to be hanging on a wall, but yeah, but you get bonus points. You know there's no prize for this, right? So I don't know what kind of points I'm handing out, but stickers, they do not have to be stickers for kids. They can be stickers for grown-ups. They can be, you know, stickers that you put on envelopes or mail that you're sending out, or Bravo stickers. If you have Bravo stickers, that would be good. Sandra's got lots of stickers. Okay, so obviously I have Disney stickers. I have, what is it? Let's see. This was from Riverside. When we went last time, they had the gondola system was getting ready to open up. So that one's from the Riviera. And then a Mickey and a junior security. Quick story, the junior security one I got because that last trip, every single park, every single day, didn't matter how many parks we went into that day or that week, I had to go through the extra security line. I got pulled every single time. And so one of the times I finally told the guy, you know, this is like the 5th time that I've had to go through the extra security line. You know, I should at least get a sticker or something. So he gave me a security sticker. Anyway, so I kept it. Okay, so Carol Lou, how did you just hear that? Disney's been closed for 2 weeks now. John, what was the last day that Disney was open?
There's 2 Fridays.
2 Fridays ago. So yeah, sorry. Yeah, Disney closed 2 Fridays ago, and then they started shutting their resorts down and everything. But yeah, you know it's the end of the world. Just kidding. It's the end of the world if Disney is closed. But anyway, okay. So everybody's got their stickers. Wait, Carol Lou says they said indefinitely. No, it's just, Carol Lou, Disney's not closed indefinitely. It's just until this can all get back up again. I promise you, Disney's not closed forever. Forever. They just don't know when to say, because if they say, oh, we're planning on opening April the 20th, and then, you know, and then the president, you know, gives some more news like that, then people will be, anyway, that's a whole other conversation. So I'm going to get off of that. Okay. So that just means that it'll open when it opens, but I promise someday it will open. Okay, so everybody's got their phone. Everybody's got their stickers. Okay, number 8. So number 7 was stickers. Number 8 is a book or a puzzle or bubbles. Okay, So everybody needs to go get, yes, and indefinitely just means they can't say when it's going to reopen. That doesn't mean it's closed forever. That just means they don't have a date. They have no date, so they can't say when. So no date equals indefinitely. So all of this is indefinitely right now, all of it. Okay, so a book, a puzzle, or bubbles. Okay, so has everybody got a book, a puzzle, or bubbles? That counts. Yeah, Alicia's got a crossword puzzle book and a Sudoku book. So, and Kathy has a book of puzzles. So that's, yeah. Sandy says, does a Kindle count? It counts if you promise me you won't look at the news on it. And that'll make sense in a minute. Lacey wants to know about a diamond painting. That sounds fun. Sure. Crossword puzzle book for Carol Lou. Sounds good. Lacey's got her book. Yep, just something that's not going to be watching the news, okay? Oh, and Marianne's got all three of them because her grandkids have been there. Susie, a coloring book works fine. Lynn's got a book. Coloring book definitely works. Yeah, coloring book is good. Okay, and then number 9 is a watch with an alarm. Doesn't have to be a watch. It could be, okay, Sylvia, Audible counts as long as you won't switch over and listen to the news or watch the news, okay? And I'll tell you why here in just a second. So a watch or your phone or something like that that has an alarm. So something that you can set an alarm on, okay? So that's the last thing. That's number 9. So number 1 is a t-shirt from a race, church, a fundraiser, something inspirational, something like that. Number 2 is an index card. So mine was my Bravo shirt. Number 2 is an index card, a note card, something like that. Rosie says a KitchenAid timer. Doesn't have enough time on it, so maybe not. Number 3 is a pair of eyeglasses, or those of you who had a magnifying glass have a bonus points. Number 4 was a pair of tennis shoes, sneakers, whatever you call those. Number 5 is a fork. Number 6 is a phone. Number 7 was stickers. Number 8 is a book, a puzzle, or bubbles. And number 9 is a watch or something like this with an alarm. Okay, so what on earth? How many of you had all 9 things? So was there anybody that had all 9 of the things? And since I can see in Carol Lou's house somehow, I know that she did. Just kidding. So did anybody have all 9 things? All 9 items on your scavenger hunt? Anybody? I'm seeing some thumbs ups. Yeah, Carol. I knew you did, Carol, because I can see in your house. Remember? Anybody else have all 9? I'm seeing some thumbs up, so I'm thinking so. Sylvia had all 9 of them. And yes, Carol. And look, Carol, I can wink with both eyes. Pretty sure that's something special. Anyway, Sandra had all 9. Oh, Sandy had 8. Just out of curiosity, which one were you missing, Sandy? Marlene had all 9. I'll let just a couple more people answer. Okay, did anybody have at least, Lynn had all 9. Who had at least 5? So, give me some hearts. If you had at least 5, Susie had all 9. Some hearts or answer, Andrea, who had at least 5? I'm seeing some hearts. So, a lot of y'all had at least 5, and Kimberly's missing a watch. We'll find something else for you, Kimberly. Libby says no index cards. How do y'all not have index cards? I have these. Uh-oh. And it says, oh, okay, we were gone for just a second, apparently, because, you know, Facebook can't let me have this for the whole hour without some little glitch. Okay, so, but did everybody have at least one, except for my people that were at the grocery store, except for Haley, who's at the grocery store? Did everybody have at least one? Did everybody have at least one of the 9 items? Okay, hopefully you're going to say yes, because I only have 5 minutes left to talk. Okay, so I just want to let you know, according to Psychology Today, these 9 things, the 9 things that you just went and found, can improve your mental health today. So they can improve your mental health today. Okay, do you want to know how? Does anybody want to know how? Okay, item number 1, your inspirational t-shirt. So they say if you will tell yourself something positive, if you'll just tell yourself something positive today, that can actually increase your mental health. So I know, bravo, we had a meeting today. Somebody had participated in a fundraiser. Somebody else ran in a marathon. Somebody else did something else at church. So just finding your t-shirt and remembering what the great thing was that you did that got you that t-shirt, whether you bought it, whether you earned it, whether you participated, whether you were a sponsor in it, however, for whatever reason that you got that t-shirt, you can check off item number 1 because you are telling yourself something positive today by pulling out that t-shirt and just looking at it. And if you wear it, maybe you'll tell somebody else something positive. Even if you're 6 feet away, maybe they can read it. Number 2, we'll see. Number 2 is the index card. Okay, so an index card, a post-it note, something. Remember, these are 9 things that Psychology Today say can improve your mental health today. So this one is writing down something that you're grateful for. So take the index card, take the note card, take the sticky note, whatever. And Marlene's got her purple Bravo shirt. And write down something that you're grateful for today. I'm grateful for our camping trip. We would have never, ever, ever done that. I am not happy about COVID-19. I am not happy about people dying. I'm not happy about people being depressed and upset. But my gosh, I'm happy that we had an opportunity to do this. So I'm going to write that down on my card. So that's one thing that I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful that we got to do that. Number 3, glasses and magnifying. The reason I said you get bonus points if you had a magnifying glass, because this will actually make more sense with the magnifying glass. Number 3 is to focus. So focus on one thing in the moment. So try not to let your mind go here, 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 here. There's lots of things to worry about. There's lots of things to, to think about. There's lots of things to get overwhelmed with. So just try to get your mind, try to focus. Every time you see your glasses or every time you see your magnifying glass, try to focus on just one thing that you can work on right then, and it will improve your mental health. Number 4 was your tennis shoes or sneakers or exercise shoes or whatever you call them. Exercise. So exercise, I think we all know this. We've had enough chats about exercise to let us know that that helps your mental health, in addition to your physical health. Number 5, eat a good meal. Okay, all y'all that have been here the last 2 weeks have been collecting food. You've been collecting just 2 weeks worth of food. You've not been panicking. Now's the time to sit down and have a good meal. That means not just snacking on candy. That means not just snacking on chips. Sitting down and having some real food. Even if it's just a small thing of food. Even if it's just heating up a lean cuisine or a Smart Ones and adding some vegetables to it. But sit down and have a good meal. It can increase your mental health today, like right now. Like, who was my table setter just a few minutes ago? You are going to increase your mental health because y'all are getting ready to sit down and eat a meal. Okay, number 6, the phone. The phone. Open up to someone. So if you're having a really, really hard time with this, if you are struggling, especially if you're getting really, really, really upset about it, if you really need to talk to someone, call someone. I'm not talking about, you can text, that's fine, you can email, whatever. Pick up your phone and call somebody, okay? Call someone. Do it today. Even if you just call to check on somebody, call to check on somebody. You're doing it for yourself too. Number 7 was stickers. Number 7 is do something for someone else. So if you have a lot of stickers, if you live in a neighborhood, how about go put, sorry, we have neighbors with a dog today. If you have stickers, how about go put some no, it was outside. How about go put some stickers in mailboxes, in the neighborhood where the kids live, because they're at home bored. So everybody thinks, they're here driving me crazy, but they're home bored too. So get some stickers, go put them in their mailboxes. If you go by an assisted living place or somewhere where people are sheltered in and they can't get out, stickers, everybody loves stickers. So doing something for someone else can raise their mental health today and your mental health today. Number 8 is take a break. So what the bubbles, the puzzle, the books, all of that stuff, that was to take a break today. The reason I said I'd only let you look at your Kindles and things if you didn't promise me not to go over to the news, I want you to take a break from the news. Even if it's just for 5 minutes. Of course, you all are taking a break right now, but even if it's just for 5 minutes, I want you to go work on your puzzle. I want you to read your book. I want you to go outside. blow some bubbles. You can blow some bubbles in your home. Of course, I'm gonna have stuff everywhere. You know, do something else. Take a break. I promise it will increase your mental health today. And that's the idea. That's not increase. But anyway, number 9, go to bed on time. This is the weirdest phenomenon. I don't know why, but this whole COVID-19 thing, I have slept the best I have ever slept in this last 2 weeks. I don't know why. I have plenty to be nervous about. I've got plenty to be upset about, but I have slept better this last 2 weeks than I have in probably a year. And the only thing that Casey can figure out is because it's the first time in over a year that I have no control over any of this. I can't control any of this. And maybe my brain's going, hey, you know, I could wake you up and make you think about 1,000 things, but there's nothing you can do about it anyway, so just go ahead and sleep. I'll just worry about something else later. But that's what this is for, is to set an alarm to remind yourself. And I would set it for at least an hour before you need to be in the bed. Because if you're like me, it's going to go off, and it's going to take you an hour to go, oh, I still needed to put the dishes up, or I still needed to clean up this, or I still needed to lay clothes out, or put my tennis shoes out, or whatever. So set an alarm for about an hour before you need to be in bed. Going to bed on time, even if you don't stay in bed, but going to bed on time is going to raise your mental health today. Okay, so I want to say it's 9:02, so thank you for hanging in with me for the extra couple of minutes. But congratulations! Congratulations! You just did your homework. So remember at the end of the first half when I said I wasn't going to tell you what your homework was? It's because you just did it. So everybody that had at least one item, or if you're at the grocery store, Haley, and you need to go back home, if you have at least one item and you do at least one of these things today, then you just did your homework, okay? So for completing your homework with us here live, Casey has created you another free printable download. That's like, is that 2 in 2 weeks? It's at least 2 in 3 weeks, but another free printable download. And this one, I gotta show it to you real quick. Don't go to bed yet. A lot of you all are saying not. Hold on just a second. You can wait for one more second. This is for my mental health. Just kidding. So Casey has created you all a mental health sticker or badge. Oh, and I hope you can see that. So she has created you all a mental health badge or sticker, however you want to use it. And you can get that on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Go to the website, go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, go to shop, and then go to the printable downloads and go to the mental health sticker. And she has created you it's free, but you have to use code HEALTH, H-E-A-L-T-H. Did I spell that correctly? H-E-A-L-T-H, yeah. Use the code HEALTH and you can download those for free. Use them for yourself, use them for your friends, send them to somebody, post them, do whatever you want to do, with them. That is for your mental health. So that is for you taking care of you. So congratulations, you did your homework. You get your free mental health sticker. And Alicia, you can get the Bravo shirts on Spreadshirt, and you can get them in whatever color you want because you tell it what color you want. But anyway, so congratulations on doing your homework. Even though you've already done your homework, please tag me in it if you do any of these, and especially, that would be hilarious if you all did the picture of all of your items gathered together. But please tag me in those. Please tag me in your homework. Remember, I can't talk about your homework next week if you don't tag me in it. But you all have an amazing week. I promise someday, I don't know what day it will be, but someday this will all be done. We'll all be back together again. And in the meantime, we will keep doing this. But y'all have an awesome week. Take care of your mental health. I will see you next week. If you are, this is it. This is it for my voice. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please watch the next video. Or you can subscribe and remember to hit that little bell so you'll be notified next time. Sorry, and the link to the Spreadshirts are over here. Y'all have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Good night.